So, today I will teach you how to do things in your Obby. So, first of all, when you do first, like here is a part. We have to basically in the basic parts. These are all basic parts. There are also other things like advanced, moving, but we get those later on. So with this, you can go to properties to see the appearance. The calculate can shadow. Yeah, it shows it. The calculate it shows that can you collide it or no. If it is false, then you can't collide, but if it's true, you can collide it. The color you can be changed. The material it can also be changed. It usually just it changes to look. Let's just do rock instead. Okay, don't need to. Okay. Now here. Now reflective, you can reflect it, like how reflected you want it to be the surface. Yeah, smooth and position, yeah. No, dead data. This, oh my. Okay, now this position, you can change it. Like I'm changing it. You don't even have to change it. You can basically move it with a move tool. There's also a rotate tool that you can rotate and a size tool. So yeah. Now at here, you can also change the size, rotation, shape. Yeah, you can make it like a block. Block, ball, block, cylinder, or even a wedge, anything. You can also control, let's change the slipperiness. Let's change it to 1. Let's make it now. Okay, is this slippery? Okay, maybe it is, but not allowed. The water. Now you can also true and false. So it basically enables the water, which the effects. You can add effects, because you can also add many more effects. You can basically just like make it. It's burning a fire. Yeah, it's basically for these at least. Plus, in properties, there is also this, which you can control the avatar camera and all that stuff. But also now let's go to these. Okay, first checkpoint. You see where the checkpoint is? It's basically the same as this. It's basically like the same as this, but it has a unique thing. You can basically just like when you do this, the spawn point gets updated. So now let's respawn there, and I respawned there. Yeah, it literally respawned there. So now let's go to these part, fading part. This is now, let's go to the properties and I say, okay, the color is black obviously, but let's go to the B. Hey, here, activate for others, false. Let's make it true. Fade time. You can also control how much it will time to fade. Play activated, yeah. Push block activated, you can technically push it by that, yeah. Hidden time, yeah. You can also add that too. To basically make it so how long it is hidden. Let's say maybe 2. Okay, you can also add effects, but no. Okay, so this should work. Yeah, this appears. And now should, yeah. Now it's a jump pad. What a jump pad does is basically simple. You can behave it so how much you can make the player jump. You can also make it post blogger and play activated. Yeah. And yeah, that's all. So yeah, it basically jumps for you. But it doesn't actually change your jump. It's basically like launches you there. Very, very, very. Okay, let's not do it. You can also delete parts to get more money, which if you want to like place this like object or anything, and you have to spend money. They're not actually real money though. They're just like these, yeah, and those you can see. $2.82, yeah, those, yeah. But now the falling part. What this does basically, you can control how like it's activated, but yeah, fall delay. Yeah, if I'm trying fall time, fall direction, you can change it like up or down. You can also make it a fall speed. Yeah. But now let's go to like quiz part. Okay, this. You can make it like the exact word and the chat message. And since chat is not available, that you can do it. But hidden time, yeah, you can also add that. So yeah. I have also created glitches, so yeah. But now let me show you the control. You might have already also knew the copy button. Let's just get 2 objects here. Okay, so now what this does is basically simple. You can copy this. And now, without invincibility, it is circle, right? Okay, let's just duplicate it. Yeah, this is a duplicate button. Usually they clones it, so you get another. So now, it just, yeah, you can also behave like how much it will do damage. Let's do like 40 instead. Yeah. Okay, now let's do it. It's pretty much just, yeah, you can also make it so like dragging every rotate how long to move. You can also see tutorials that it will help you. Now you can enable selection, box size, building mode, look, street, hide players, team requests. You can also change the UI here. Plus you can also see how much data is used. So let's turn off invincibility. And now let's... Okay. So this should be the same now. Yeah, it actually does do damage, as you can see. So let's not delete it. Well, how can you heal now instantly? Well, there is one. Heal part. It basically heals you fully, and what it does basically gains how much you health that you gain. So yeah, basically like a heal giver. Basically that, yeah, I don't know. But now just teleports. You can teleport anywhere, but you have to at least like tap any object with the teleport button and you will teleport there. If you teleport like at a random spot, it will say could not teleport to that location. Yeah. Now tap parts. This is how you select multiple parts. Like I'm selecting multiple parts. Yeah. Now this is how you enable fire. This is basically a feature that you can basically fire, and yeah, it is useful for creating and more. So that's why. Yeah, it basically looks simple. So, but now let's actually just go to to the shop now. Here, so advanced tools. Yeah, I didn't show this before, but let's do go to properties and go here. Let's see options. Plan available. No. So okay. Now lightning, you can add lightning to this. So yeah, ambient brightness, shadow softness, global shadows, and some color shift top, color shift button, outdoor ambient here. Then donation, you can also add to Game Pass ID, and then people can donate that to you or other people. Now camera, max zoom 300 and minimum zoom 0.5. So max zoom is basically the farthest you can, and minimum zoom is the smallest you can get. So yeah. It also make it to avatar. You can change walk speed, jump power, or healing enabled animation. But I also forgot to mention, every time you play 25 minutes, 5 minutes, for an hour, 5 hours, yeah, you basically gain parts to add. So there's more limit. There is a part limit. Like right now I can play 725 parts now. But as longer I play, the more that I can play. You might wonder that how far can I actually go to. Advanced, I will just show you it. I'll use it. First, every music ID. Avatar. Jump limit 1 here. Lightning time. Enable false time 10. Yeah, you can change the time. But I also use feature that I can change the time with. It can also just change it by manually. So yeah, don't worry. Of all these things, color, deep of field, enable sense, color correction, brightness, contrast, saturation. With that, you can basically change the color, floor, can collide false. Yeah, it's basically a normal thing. Sky, yeah, you make it. So how good is the sky, but sky rotation, sun, moon visible. Yeah, you can also change the sun and moon things, which is the background. Now, at the clouds enable, yeah, you can add clouds to it if you have the advanced tools Game Pass. Now you can also change the color, cover, and density. Yeah, that's actually pretty big. Yeah. But there is also thing that you can clear up it. There are usually like a warning, and plus you can also see Obby permissions. You can make it so can edit and is banned. So yeah, that's why. Now plus you can also see the intro, basic building 2, advanced, which is in properties, and advanced and top bar. It also shows that you can also, if you try anyone else's Obby, if you know that Obby ID, just load it into load Obby screen. And what I did to load this Obby, basically created this, so I got to know this, right? Plus I made it because when you first join, you can basically create Obby. They go to the plus and then tap create. if you haven't created Obby. Yeah.